Last night was the first time where I actually thought, you know what, maybe I don't want to pursue melee for the next 4-5 years. Maybe we should save for a house, and maybe I should just pursue business things and make a heck of a lot more money, because if you think about it, if I pursue this for the next few years, I'll be traveling interstate, I'll be traveling to America, maybe Europe. That could be cool. Best case scenario, I'll probably make as much money as I spend, so break even. So that's not really a great profit-driven venture. However, I already make decent money in business. I know how to make money. I know how to make more money. I could focus on that. But then I thought about it and I was like, well, the reason I stopped doing business is because I got really bored. Wasn't much of a challenge anymore. And then I was just thinking, like, what kind of person do I want to be? What kind of life do I want to live? Do I just want to be one of those people who goes and makes more money and doesn't do anything interesting? Or do I want to try and do something that will be a pretty cool story and that will be pretty interesting? Hopefully take me across the world. I've made great friends already. I've got really good friends. I could make more friends. Like looking 5 years into the future, I could be more financially secure. But even looking 5 years into the future, we'll probably be okay financially anyway, because I'm still working, just not as much as I could. I won't be a millionaire, but I'll probably be getting by. Might own our own house by then, or maybe an investment property or something like that. So looking 5 years into the future, we could be a lot more financially secure. I'll be like 35 then. I'm nearly 30 now. But it's just not very interesting. Whereas if I pursue this for the next 5 years, I guess the thing is, if I look at business and if I look at how I could pursue that for the next 5 years and make more money and get to the point where I'm a millionaire, which is realistic in the next 5 years. I don't sound that to just sound like some cocky dickhead. It does sound very cocky, but yeah. So I could get to that point, but then I kind of just know, like, if you look in the future, 5 years, okay, live in a bit better house, continue working, just continue living the life. You can kind of predict it. Whereas if I pursue melee and I pursue trying to become the best, then I look 5 years into the future and I think, I have no idea what the fuck is going to happen after that. Like, what is my life going to be like after that? Like, if I do actually work and achieve the goal that I set out to achieve, become one of the top 100 in the world, learn a lot of things about how to become really good at something that is really hard, learn what practice techniques work and what doesn't, and kind of learn that from my own experience as well as study and things like that. Well, then what is my life going to look like in the future? I'll be 35, I'll be the same age, I will be a lot less rich, I will probably be richer in experiences. But I think the thing that really excites me is that, 5 years, if I do achieve it, then I have no idea what's next, but I feel like there's a lot of possibilities for what's next. And I can always go back to business if I want to. I can always go back to making larger websites, writing more content, making more money online. I can always go back to that. So if I ever decide that, melee's not for me, or I gave it a good stab and now I'm done, or if we run out of money and the sites that are currently making me money aren't making me money anymore, well, then I can always go back to work and can delay melee or can cancel this goal that I've set out to achieve. So I can always do that, but then the older I get, the less likely I am to pursue this crazy thing. And so, I had that thought last night that maybe I should just give this up. It's not going to make me any money. Maybe I should just pursue business and get myself and my family more financially free. Go on holidays with my family, just do all that normal sort of stuff. But this morning, I've driven all the way down to the Gold Coast. I'm about to go to Logan's house to play Melee for a couple of hours, then going to a tournament, Down Smash tournament tonight, my favourite tournament. There will be about 12 people there. So I drove 2 hours and 15 minutes or something each way, 4.5 hours for a tournament with 12 people. But because I haven't really practiced the last week, I'm hoping that this will kind of get my juices flowing, bring my competitive drive back, and get me back into that practice routine that I had going. Because I tried practicing yesterday and the day before, and I got like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. I just got bored. Started playing some Fox last night because I was bored of practicing and thought that it could be fun. But yeah, so hopefully this tournament will get my juices going, get me more excited to practice, get me back into the routine. We've got one more week of school holidays, so probably won't get as much practice this week as I would like, but then the kids are back at school, we go back into routine, so I'll be back to my 2 to 3 hours per day of practice. So I don't think I'm going to perform too well at this tournament, but that's all right. Hopefully we'll get the juices flowing, and we'll be back to practicing. So you'll hear from me again soon. Alright, that's it. I'm going to go play some Melee. Until next time, keep doing what it takes to become the best.